So you look at the title and the thumbnail of the video and you go like, who makes a video for this? Like, we know how to buy phones. You go to Amazon or Flipkart, you choose the phone you like, you add it to the cart and pay for it. That's it. That's how you buy a phone. Or if you're still like old school, you go to a shop, choose your phone, pay for it, walk out of the shop. That's it. Correct. Absolutely correct. I get you. I mean, you're right. But this video is more about us Indians buying phones. So when we buy phones, we want the best value out of it, right? And we are frugal. We are not miserly, we are frugal. We are good with our money. We want value for money phones. We want to make sure that we get the best value of the money we spend because we work hard for that, right? So this video is more about how do I buy phones, because I have a lot of them, 5 to be exact right now. So hear me out and let's get started. And here they are from left to right: Samsung Galaxy A71, Honor View 20, Redmi K20 Pro, Huawei Y9 2019 Prime, and Asus 5Z, all 5 phones together. I have 3 golden rules to buy phones, just 3. Don't buy phones at launch prices. Never buy phones at launch prices. It's simple. Number 1, they will be expensive when they launch. And number 2, you become a guinea pig for the company. I mean, you don't know what's wrong with the phone, you have not seen the reviews, and you're the first ones to get it. So if there are issues with the phone, they will be fixed and the next batch will be improved. But you get to live with the phone which has issues, and maybe that could not be solved by software updates, but you can't just go into shop and say, hey, I want the newer batch of the phones, just exchange it. So that doesn't work. So yes, they are expensive on launch and you might have issues. I mean, you don't know, so you don't want to be the guinea pig for the company giving feedback for a faulty device. Number 2, buy phones only after the first price drop. Like, so imagine, I mean, I'll give you an example, real life example of Samsung Galaxy A71, which is one of the phones I own. It was launched at 35,000, the same price as A72 is launched right now, and it dropped to 29,000, like less than 30,000, 29,500 or something, and then it has reduced to 27,500 for a while. I think it's back to 29,500 right now, but 29,500 something. So it has already got the first price drop of 5,500, and it is in sales. So yes, the second point is, don't buy phones at launch price. Buy phones only the first price drop and in some sales. So today you have this Flipkart sales, and you have 1,000 rupees off flat discount, instant discount on HDFC cards. So you already have 5,000 less on Pixel 4a, and then on top of that you get 1,000 rupees off instant discount by using HDFC cards. So you get 6,000 rupees less. So that's the second point. And third, 3 golden rules. I always exchange my older phone. So I have a phone which I want to exchange and buy the new one. I exchange it only when I get an exchange bonus. So I mean, most phones that you buy, the newer phones, they will have an option of exchanging, and they will have some price listed. So you choose your phones, blah blah, go to exchange, choose your phones, say Honor View 20, it shows it will fetch you 7,000. But then on top of that 7,000, your exchange value of the phone, you might get 2,000, 3,000, up to 5,000 additional exchange bonus. So that makes it the price of 7,000 plus 2,000 of exchange bonus to 9,000. So that's how I buy my phones. It has to be after the first price drop, never on launch. It has to be in sales, and it has to be with an exchange bonus. That's it. Simple. Now, this is how I buy my phones, and I get the maximum value. But what do I look for when I buy phones? So I have a few things that have to be ticked, and I only get phones with that, and that could be personal choices. I mean, some people want the most expensive, the most latest ones, so it has to be Snapdragon 888. It has to be, I don't know, liquid cooling, wireless charging, all the latest features, best camera, whatever. For me, no. My things are simple. My checkpoints are simple. I still want a 3.5 jack in my phone, which is a rare thing, and you don't get mostly on higher end devices. The second thing is I want NFC, because NFC tap to pay payments are now getting mainstream. We are already in the pandemic for a year, and now Google has added the tap to pay functionality, and they have added 5 banks already. You can check it out on your Google Pay. Just go to the Google Pay section and you'll find add cards option. So there are 5 banks they're already supporting, and now you can tap to pay. So I need NFC, I need 3.5 jack. Other things can vary, but it's good to have a latest processor. But right now, after Samsung made it obvious, like most phones will be supported for 3 OS updates and 4 years of security updates, I now look for that. So I will only get phones which get 3 OS updates minimum. I'm not getting a phone which is with 2 OS updates. So yeah, so that's my that's what I look for. Those are the tick marks, the check boxes that have to be ticked when I get my phone. But people might have other options, like they want. One of them could be just your budget. Like I want a phone less than 20,000, less than 15,000, something like that. Or I want a phone which is a Realme or Xiaomi only. Again, Xiaomi and Realme have crazy number of options, but I would say avoid those because they release almost 4 phones every month, like 1 every week on an average. So the amount of phones they release, it is hard for them to support all of them, and you don't get security updates. Like I have a Redmi K20 which is still on Android 10. It has not got Android 11, and I don't care much about the skins, because skins can be. And I am one of those rare people who started rooting phones way back in 2009, so 12 years ago. But now I'm done with rooting and ROMs. Custom ROMs. So I don't want to root my phones. I don't want to fiddle around with them. So if I buy a phone, I really want it to have longer support. So that's just how I buy phones. That's what I look for in the phones. But yes, everyone's different. You could have different checkpoints to tick. You could have different conditions when you buy a phone. But if you look for these 3, the golden rules that I follow, you will get the maximum value. And don't limit yourself to just Flipkart and Amazon. Look at Tata Click, look at Reliance Digital, look at other websites. So I got Samsung Galaxy A71 via Tata Click, and it had the best exchange offer because it had a 2,000 rupees exchange bonus. So I got the maximum value of my Honor Play, which I exchanged, and it was I think 6,000, so 4,300 or something, which was the original, and 2,000 on top of that, so 6,000. And then I think I got the A72, if you consider the exchange bonus and discount, like the card discount was like 1,500 rupees, I think, on HDFC, all of that. I think I got it for less than 22,000. So it was a good, it's a great phone for less than 22,000 if you consider all of that. So that's how you buy phones in India. Easy, simple. I just wanted to make it really simple. And there are some great deals on Flipkart, so I have linked some of them down here. I have tried to help out with the best, because it can be overwhelming, right? There's so many discounts, so many offers, so you might not be able to go through all of them, and I don't want you to miss the best of them. So I've included some of them in the what phones have the best price or best discounts, so you can go ahead and buy them. That's it. I will look forward to seeing a lot of you in the next video, and I am also making a whole list of videos on cryptocurrency covering the biggest news of every week. So you can find a playlist on my channel which would have crypto news, like weekly crypto news something. Make sure you subscribe to that. For that, you can subscribe to just even a playlist, and I'm sure I will be able to help you out with your crypto if you are into crypto. If you're looking to get into crypto, if you're looking to get into another investment opportunity, that would be wonderful for you. Take care. Thank you, and see you soon.